Now let's look at the effects of heat. We already know when we provide heat, the temperature increases, and when we remove heat, the temperature decreases, right? What happens with all these solid, liquid and gas when heat is provided or when it is cooled? Let me tell you. All three substances, solid, liquid and gas, all three of them expand on providing heat, and they contract when the heat is removed, or you can say when it is cooled. Let's take an example to explain all of these scenarios. I hope you all have observed in a railway tracks there will be some people working, right, with kind of flames, with kind of fire. They will be working. What exactly they are doing? They are actually filling the gaps. There might be some kind of cracks in between the tracks, railway tracks, right? There might be possible crack. When they get to know there is a crack, immediately a team will attend it. What they do? They'll use the fire. Okay, they'll use the fire. What it does? Heat, providing heat to the track. Okay, they'll use the fire. As soon as it heats up, the solid heats up, it expands. As soon as it expands, it closes the gap. Once the gap is closed, they cool it down. And once it is cooled, the gap is filled, but there is some disturbance, some kind of a U shape in the track. What is it? It contracted. That is why we say solid expand on heating and contract when it is cooled down. Let's look at liquid. Let me give you a good example for liquid. Take this temperature checking instrument, thermometer, right? Thermometer is the one which you use to check the temperature of your body. As soon as you keep it in your mouth, the liquid inside it raises to some extent. Why is it raising? It's a liquid, right? Why is it raising? And you must be able to see it is not emptying the bulb. It is not taking the liquid above and empty in the below, right? It is actually expanding. Liquid is expanding. Okay, this is the example of liquid expanding on heat. Once you are done with your job, you just jerk it and the liquid goes down, right? So you also know now liquid does expand on providing heat, okay, and contract on cooling it. Now let's see what happens in gas. You might have already know the steam engine and the petrol engines in your car, in your bikes, right? How exactly it is happening? Yes, it is because of gas expanding on heat. On burning of charcoal in steam engine, like trains in steam engine, the heat is generated and the steam will push the pistons. That is how the gas expand and piston moves and it makes the motion, right? In your vehicles, the petrol and the oxygen mix together to cause a firing and it generates the steam. The gas expands. Immediately the piston moves. Once the piston moves ahead, there is a small gap where the steam releases. Okay, once the steam is released, the piston comes back to its original position. Again, the same process is repeated and the steam is produced and steam pushes the piston, it goes forward and again steam is released and it comes back. This motion of a piston is happening because of steam. So now you understand, steam, that is gas, also expands on heating and contracts on cooling. Okay? So in which state the expansion is higher? Obviously in gaseous state. Let me tell you how. In the first example, solid example, you see there is a high amount of heat energy required to free up the solid molecules, right? You require a gas, right, fire gas, which is at a higher temperature, okay, to melt that iron rods, okay. You need a higher heat energy, more heat energy. And in liquid, it also does require high heat energy. It depends on the liquid we use. In gas is having a free molecules, right? We all know it. Gas molecules are very much free considering to liquid and solid. When the heat is provided, it has more space to run around. So the expansion is more in the gaseous state. That is the reason why the gas is the main reason, and it is used for vehicles in the moment. We cannot use solid or liquid water to make the piston movement, right? We cannot use water and make the piston movement. It is the gas which is doing. Obviously, we are filling the petrol, but when the petrol burns, the gas is released with the oxygen and makes the steam to push the piston, right? So gas expand at a higher rate than solid and liquid.